Your son Abhishek was a guest on this program not that long ago, and he is a huge success now, but he spent several years at the beginning of his career being panned by critics and audiences. He told me that you really counselled him through that period, but what was it like for you as a father watching him have to go through this?
Yeah, I think for any father, for any parent, it is heartbreaking to see your children suffer mentally, emotionally, physically. It's a terrible feeling. But at the same time, as a human being and as a head of the family, as the father, you also feel a sense of I'm happy that this is happening because he's learning something from it. So take the best out of it. Learn from that. Learn from your mistakes. Never get put down by adversity.
He said that.
And then determine your mind to say, one day I'm going to disprove these guys.
I was a young boy. Wow, I never thought this happened in a comic role. I was a young boy watching the greatest actor alive, Mr. Amitabh Bachchan. Doing the most mind-blowing scene in Amar Akbar Anthony, and I said, I want to be like this guy. And I'm here because of you.
Okay. We were on set with you during the filming of Sakaraj, which was the sequel to your hit Saka, and that movie Sakaraj also stars Abhishek and his wife Aishwarya Rai. What's it like working with family around you as opposed to working with any other actors?
Well, you all get up under the same roof and pack your lunch and your makeup bag and you all travel together to location. And then you put your makeup on and you're in front of the camera and you're three different people. You are the characters that you play. That's all there is. Then there's a lunch break and we all get together and we have lunch together and we're back on set. It's wonderful to have them around. It's I think the atmosphere is a lot more easier because you're all family.
My marriage has converted you.
I know you're not a fan of talking about Slumdog, which everybody knows that you didn't like.
No, whoever told you that?
It's just in everything I've read.
Yes, sometimes what you read isn't always correct.
So I hear.
Yes. All I did was that in my blog I said, so-and-so has said this about the film, so-and-so has said this about the film. What do you feel? And that was cut and pasted by some bright journalists in certain parts of the world and put together as my comments and my reaction to the film, when in fact it was entirely untrue.
Amitabh ka helicopter! Amitabh? Amitabh Bachchan?
What do you think about the way that you were portrayed?
Well, that's okay. That's part of the story. And
did you get a kick out of it?
That's all right. You go and see sometimes a film. And, it was part of the psyche of what society is in India and so on. So that's perfectly okay. And a very well constructed film and so on and so forth. But then that was something separate. What came across more strongly was this great accusation that I was the one that was instigating this hatred towards the film. No, I did not. And I cleared it up. I rang up Danny Boyle and I rang up Anil Kapoor and I explained it to them and we all had a laugh.
You are the most famous man in India.
Goodness.
You look so
No,
surprised.
certainly not. No.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of having such recognition?
Well, any kind of recognition brings with it a lot of responsibility, not just for yourself or your family, but for society and for the country that you represent or are part of. Obviously, our behavior, our attitude, how we conduct our lives, what we say, what we do is all so microscopically looked at that it at times becomes difficult to be able to be just another normal human being, which is what we are. We love adulation. We like the fans, and we love them. We want to reciprocate in as equal a manner as possible. So yes, recognition is good. We appreciate that, but we also appreciate the fact that they have the liberty to be able to tell us if they feel we are doing something wrong, and it is our prerogative to decide whether we want to correct it or want to go ahead with it.
Amitabh, it's been such a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much indeed.
Thank you.